Back to square one. Problem of the week. So last time we had a video on this car and the problem that I was having. Long story short, seemed like it was a vacuum line. Now after I fixed what was wrong as far as replacing that little block off coupler thing, everything stopped. Everything worked perfectly fine. You know, the car ran how it was supposed to. So last week on my way home, basically came across the same issue, except now it's like extremely worse to the fact where I can't even drive the car anymore. Like it legit misfires as I'm pressing the gas versus it would do it sometimes. So the good thing now is the check engine light came on and it told me it has a random misfire code and I have a misfire in cylinder 1. So I mean, if you're an ST owner, then you know that's probably like the worst code that you can get on these cars. But at the same time, I'm not too worried right now because I got a couple things to check. So let's get right into this video. I don't know how many times I've actually, of course, taken this engine cover off, but just mess with this engine in general in the last like month or so. So where is the timing? So it says cylinder 1. Now, something that I saw on the internet a while back, as far as like trying to find cylinder 1, I remember them saying that it was closest to the timing belt. So obviously the timing belt's not over there because that is the fuel pump. So my guess is cylinder 1 is right here because all the belts and stuff's on this side. So we're gonna tackle it and see where it gets us. All right, so we're gonna take this bad boy. I really did not have to put that extension on there. All right, let's see. To be honest with you, I'm hoping that it's either it's probably the spark plug. I'm probably hoping that's the spark plug because after I did change the spark plugs, I was running rich. Or no, excuse me, I was leaning out. So of course that can kill a spark plug too. Now, obviously after the spark plug, if it's not that, I would want it to be the coil pack. The only difference is these coil packs are really expensive. To get one of these at AutoZone, you know, just for like a quick fix, these are $100 each. So let's just hope that it's not the coil pack. But obviously I'd rather it be the coil pack than the engine. All right, so let's see what we're looking like. Pray for the best. One thing that I could do too, to kind of troubleshoot if obviously it isn't the spark plug, because the thing is, like, this is the thing that's kind of scary, is the fact that the check engine light's on, which is a good thing, but at the same time it says cylinder 1. So if it's not the spark plug or the coil pack, yeah, that's not gonna be good because that means it's internally. Either that, like, that cylinder like lost compression, or yeah, that's not good. So praying for the best right now. So what I'm gonna do is if it's not a spark plug, obviously one way to check if it is a coil pack, I would just have to move the coil pack to see if the problem like moves. And if it does, then that's amazing, because then it'll just be the coil pack, shoot $100, boom, problem fixed. Yeah, so this spark plug looks perfectly fine. So I'm gonna put it back in, and we're gonna move the coil pack. We're gonna move it. So we tighten that one, and this is supposed to, so actually this is a good one. All right. And this would supposedly be the bad one, which obviously you won't be able to tell. But we're gonna put that in 2. And that, from the last video, I already labeled them from 1, 2, 3, 4. So one went from here to right here. So Obviously, that'd be a way of keeping track of it. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this, and then I will clear the codes on access port and see if it comes back. All right, let's go see. Not gonna lie, kind of nervous. Kind of nervous. So, unfortunately, the only way I'm gonna find out after moving the coil packs if it did move is if I drive the vehicle. So what I did was I cleared the check engine light. So I just need the check engine light to come back on and let me know what cylinder it is still. Now, if it still says cylinder 1, then obviously then it's not the coil pack. But if it does move, then I know like 100% that it's a coil pack. So I know this is honestly, I didn't want to do this because by misfiring, you know, if it misfires in the wrong way, then I can obviously like blow, like basically mess up the internals. But honestly, like unless taking it to the dealership, there's really no other way. So I'm gonna just try to be careful and just wait for the check engine light to come back on. All right, so check engine light didn't come on, but I ended up checking the codes anyways, and they're actually the same codes that were there before. Just popped up again. So it says random misfire detected, and it says cylinder 1 misfire detected. So I did change the coil pack. I did move the coil pack from cylinder 1 to I believe what cylinder 2. So it still says cylinder 1 misfire. So I don't know, to be honest. I'm all out of ideas. I really don't. I mean, what I can do is I can do another compression test just to have that peace of mind, but we'll see. So there is a lot of troubleshooting off camera with this one, simply because like this is the most that I've ever zoom out. This is the most that I've ever been like this lost with this car. And even though like the codes on the access port, that P0301 literally means like 8 different things. For example, like it could be the coil packs, it could be a spark plug, it could be a vacuum leak, it could be the injectors. Let me see what else. It could be a cam sensor, and it could be low compression in one of the cylinders. So it's just, and it could be spark plug wires. Obviously, like this technically doesn't count as spark plug wires, I would say. I mean, it does, but not like the old school. But yeah, like I said, it's just a lot off camera. So what I did was to kind of help troubleshoot. I took, because it says cylinder 1, so I took cylinder 1 coil pack and I took cylinder 1 spark plug and put it in cylinder 2. And magically the problem went away. Like it didn't jump, it completely went away. So literally like the car is running perfectly fine now. Like there's no misfires, there's no codes on access port, nothing. So this one has me boggled. I don't know, back to square one. I don't know. I'm really confused at this point. So what I'm gonna do, because the thing is, using general knowledge that I have and using my common sense, if this was a mechanical issue as far as like being internally like with a router piston, I feel like the problem would disappear like that, because what's broken is broken. It's almost like dropping a glass on the ground. Like it's just not gonna magically put itself back together. Like it's gonna stay broke, you know what I mean? So that's like where I'm at right now. So what I'm gonna do, because my initial like instinct is to like replace the coil packs, because obviously like if I'm replacing the coil packs and the spark plugs, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait to see if the problem comes back again, and wait to see what the code says, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna replace the coil packs eventually, but I just want to see what it says on the access port, and if the problem even comes back. So like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on this, but until next time, thank you for watching.